Hello, hello, explorers. Welcome to this week's episode of the Hotspot show here on KTN. My name is Eustace Segete. Thank you for tuning into today's episode. It's gonna be an amazing one. Well, today we're doing things a little bit different because whereas in many other places that we go to explore where we have fun and adventure, today's place is different. Here, people unwind, relax their muscles in a different way. Exactly where I'm standing is called the healing room, where people come here to break stuff. Exactly that. From fruits to utensils to anything there is to break, just so that you can unwind and release the tension that is in your body. You also get to experience. All right. You see, with that explanation, this episode today is quite unique, but I think it is super interesting for you to stick around and to learn and see how other people in this world of today get to unwind and relax their muscles. Join me as we explore the healing room. Let's get right into it. But first things first, introduction. Of course, the founder of this place, is it?
Yes.
All right. Kindly let us into your space by introducing yourself, your name, and what you do here on a daily.
Okay. My name is Omboi Karadi, a professional counseling psychologist, therapist basically. Mm-hmm. This is the inner peace therapy. The establishment is known as that, but we are in the healing room, which is a rage room. So inner peace is therapy and rage room. Yeah.
All right. So I understand right before you get to this room, there is quite a number of things you need to do beforehand.
Yes.
Yeah, so that kuje uland kwa hii main area.
Yes.
Perhaps take us through.
Okay. So when you come in,
yes,
you come in and find the receptionist. Mm-hmm. Her name is Daisy. She directs you to signing in, and then you pick. There is a section where you pick a candy according to how you feel, because feelings matter. I'm a therapist. Mm-hmm. So after that, you get to sign a rules and regulations form where it explains what happens when you do damage to the rage room. Then after that, you're directed to my office, the therapy room, where you get to sign a consent and liability waiver. I get to explain to you rather what the rage room is about. And I get to insist that it's not a substitute to therapy. This is just more of exposure therapy. You just come here to relieve. Then after that, after signing the consent, you find yourself with Wamboi, who is our client service coordinator. Okay. She helps you to change from your normal outfit to now the safety gear, because you get to break and we don't want any damages. Mm-hmm. So after changing, you come here to the rage room.
Aha, all right. Quite precise there. But allow me to take you back. How many levels of candies are there? Because as you said, feelings are different.
Yeah.
How many categories do you have?
We have 3 major ones. There's the tender, angry, and excited.
All right.
Yeah.
So then that means depending on the mood I feel at that particular time, or how I have been feeling all along.
That depends on you. Let me say that.
Okay.
You can pick the candy. Ukisikia venye ulikuwa unasikia ama at that time how you feel at the moment. Yeah.
All right. Any age limit for that matter? Because our show, actually, we have people that watch, for as low as 15 years, because it's an adventure show. Any limiting?
So age limits, we don't take 13 and below, and pregnant women, just that.
All right.
Yeah.
That's the match.
Yes.
But the old people alike can equally come here?
Yes.
All right.
No discrimination.
Mm-hmm. There are different kind of packages when it comes to, of course, pricing. But before that, what are kind of things that people get to break?
Okay, you get to break cups, plates, windscreen, glasses, bottles, and any type of electronic that we have at the moment. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. What are the tools that I use to break? Do I use a stone? Do I smash it right, on the floor straight up?
No, we have tools where we put the materials that you're going to break, and you break it with a bat, but also we use the walls, because there are those that want to fly them na wazivunjie kwa hewa. So there are walls zenye ni za mawe where we encourage people, if you don't want to break kwa stool, unaweza rusha kwa wall. Yeah.
Okay, all right. And talking of the walls, I'm just standing around, I can see, it's colorfully written and what have you. What goes on here? Because it seems like people were writing what they were feeling and stuff like that.
Yes. So the walls have been painted by our clients. There's a package which is, the last package, 7,500, the clients get to paint our walls,
Okay.
and basically this is the work of the clients. But there is one specific wall where it's the signature wall, where when the client comes and they are done raging and breaking things, they get to sign and maybe write a message for themselves or for others to see, and maybe sign to show that they were here.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I am also seeing cushions around.
Yeah.
Are these for punching?
No, this is an additional soundproof because inside it's a gypsum, so inside there is soundproof. So we decided to add more so that also we don't have like noise pollution around the area and the establishment itself. Yeah.
Now that you talked about soundproof, besides breaking, am I allowed to come here and shout all my might?
Yes, you are. You are allowed to scream, shout, cry if you want to roll over, because you are alone. You have paid for that package, and the package comes with a time limit. So you have paid for you to be here. If the package you paid for is 10 to 15 minutes, you have paid for that 10 to 15 minutes. So whatever you do here is up to you, apart from harm to self. That we don't encourage. But crying, shouting, rolling over, if you want to scream, if you want to just sit down and just stare to the air, journal, you are welcome.
You are allowed.
Yeah.
All right. Begs the question, do I only get to this room by myself, or I can come in with a partner, or, you know, a plus 1, 2, 3?
So the red room takes a maximum of 5 people. So you can come alone. If you have a partner, you can come together. If you have
Like
a friend
a
group, yeah, but 5 is the maximum number.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's go back to the packages. Yeah. How many categories do you have?
So for the packages, we have 4 packages. We have the Woke Up and Chose Violence package, which goes for 1,500. The time limit is 10 to 15 minutes. You get, in all the packages, you get music of your own choice, and also you get a certain amount of plates, cups, bottles, electronics, and fruit smash. But the first one has cups, bottles, and plates, and music of your own choice. Then we have the Life is Short package, which goes for 5,500. As the amount goes, the number of things are added. And then there is the Spicy Smash It, which goes for the 7,500. You get an electronic, you get a fruit smash, you get to break cups, bottles, and also you get to paint, now the 7,500. And then there is for the 2,500 now, where you get fruit smash, cups, and electronic.
Okay, interesting packages there, and I must also acknowledge, rather put it out there, the names are equally something else, super related to, you know, what we are talking about. Yeah. And this whole concept and how people are out here, rather choose to come here and unwind and release their muscles and tension. One would wonder, how did you come up with such a concept?
How I came up with it basically was a conversation with a friend.
Okay.
So we were just conversing with a friend. Being a therapist, how therapy has been introduced to people, there is a lot of stigma, discrimination around it. So we were looking for another place people can be able to feel overwhelmed and not feel judged, feel like they can do anything without feel judged, where they can be emotional, kabisa without feeling judged and discriminated and stigmatized. And that's how the idea came up. There were a lot of ideas like shooting ranges that we have in Kenya also, people screaming. So when we were talking about kwenda tu uscream, there is the meme that goes around ile nduru moja ya 31st.
Yes.
So we decided to maybe come up with a controlled place where people can be able to come and scream, feel overwhelmed without feeling judged and all that. Yeah.
All right. From our end, we are taking it as an alternative of, you know, when people would otherwise go do zip lining, you know, swing, at least for this nature of show. So I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
So then when did you set up this?
We set it up recently. It's a 2024 baby. Okay. We opened officially September 30th, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, that's when we opened like the whole place, the inner peace therapy itself. Yeah.
All right. Would you say you have a target audience or a target market?
I can say that because if mental health affects everyone, so there is no target market, target audience whatsoever. It is welcome to everyone. There is no target amount of people or target age or whatever. No, it's for everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so when do you ever open, what time and which days?
We open Monday to Sunday, Monday to Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Sunday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Again, allow me to take you back to the items people break.
Yeah.
Where do you get these things from? Do you get them straight from, the supermarket, the markets? Because when I came here, I was like, hey, naizi ni sahani mpya ya,
No, tuko na Pedi Kamukunji. We have someone who we get our stuff from. And for the electronics and all that, the fruits and also, what else? The electronics and the fruits, we get them from a specific person.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. People watching there, should they want to give you their stuff, old stuff, or sell to them? You have that?
They are welcome, yeah.
Oh, all right. Now that you are doing this for other people, do you get to do this yourself? And how often?
I got to do it, I got to try it the very first time we opened, just to experience and to give people, you need to give people something that you have also experienced. Yes. So that time that we were opening, we got to do it as a team, just to feel what other people will feel when they come to the healing room. So yes, I've done it, as a team we have done it once, but we haven't done it again, but we are thinking to do it by the end of the year. Maybe we do it again now as a team. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Now, as we are going to this short commercial break, I've never seen something like this in existence in Kenya. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is there any other that is like so?
I have seen, but I will not say I'm very, very sure. I've seen one along Gong Road. Not very sure about the name. I can't say because Taki Vitu Mingi. But yeah, I've seen one in Kenya along Gong Road. The name has slipped my mind.
So you'd consider this among, the two that are existing in Kenya?
Yes.
Well, we leave it up to you, Team Explorers. Let us know if you've come across something like this, because one thing we know for sure, this particular show will take you to the most exquisite and unique places, including this one. For now, allow us to take a short commercial break, but when we are back, we're going to catch up with a few people that have done this so that we get testimonials from them and, of course, get to explore this place entirely. So see you shortly after this break. Welcome back from that commercial break, Team Explorers. Glad you're still watching KTN and glad you're still tuned into the Hotspot show. Right from the beginning, we already said that this is a different kind of, not adventure per se, but this is a different kind of thing where you relax your muscles. You can see right from what I am holding, this is a bat. Exactly what we are going to use to break stuff here to unwind. But first things first, I'm told safety comes first. So one boy here, come on, is going to dress us. Let's see exactly how someone gets ready to, remove everything that is stressing their body. Yeah. Over to you.
Okay, so over here we have like our safety gears. You get to have hair mask for the hair in case anything goes into your head or your hair. Yeah. Then we also have the same hair mask for your shoes to prevent the glasses from penetrating your shoe. So they get to stick to your shoe. Right. Then we have the face shield to protect the face, the gloves to protect the hands, and also the bat, because as you're sewing, we don't want any hurt. And also now the overall to protect your clothes. Yeah. All
right, I see. So with that explanation, then I think I'm ready to wear this just so that we can experience, how it goes here. Okay. So what first?
So you'll first wear the overall.
All right. Let me just fix my hair like so.
After the overall, you get to wear the hair mask.
And you mentioned something about the timer. Do I get to time myself while in here, or you time me from outside so that you knock the door?
Oh, we get to time you from outside.
Okay.
Yeah, so that it will be easier, but you are communicated to first, so it doesn't catch you by surprise as you're breaking.
All right.
So you're told like 5 minutes to time. Someone will come and tell you like the time is almost up.
All right. Yeah. And I've also noted the door is locked from the outside.
Yes. Yeah, it's locked from the outside because We don't know, like the client who might come, and they can come and also, thank you.
Okay. We are together in this.
Wanaweza kuja and then maybe someone is checking for self-harm. That's why the door is locked from outside, so that it will be easier for our team to just come check in the client. Venye anaendelea. Okay, and also, when we lock it from outside, they get to knock. That notifies us.
All right.
Because the room is soundproof, so when you knock, there's something the client needs. So after the hairnet, you get to wear the mask.
Okay. Do you also have a package where I can bring my own things that I want to break?
That will be impossible.
It is impossible.
Yeah, unless we buy from you.
Okay.
That is the possible part.
I hear you.
So after that, you get now to wear for the shoes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Team Explorers, of course, safety first. And sorry?
Oh no, I wanted to mention when you come into the reg room,
it
is advisable you come with closed shoes rather than open. Yeah.
Okay, noted. Your longest session again? 30 minutes?
1 hour.
1 hour?
Yes, yes,
Ooh,
yes.
Okay.
That's why you get also to paint. For that package, you get to paint. And also there is a surprise package. There is a surprise thingy. We call it thingy because we also get surprised.
Ah, okay. For someone that has been here for an hour?
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
There's a surprise thing for them. So you'll get now to wear the face shield to protect the face.
I see.
And our very last thing is
the gloves.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you also get to listen to people's cases, like when they come to your desk especially?
Yeah.
Like, I am going through this and this and that?
Yes.
Okay, that's part of the package?
That's also part of the package, 10 to 15 minutes max, because now past that it will be a therapy session and you'll have to pay for the therapy too. So I get to listen to you and we get to talk so that I can be able to understand where you are emotionally and also psychologically.
Okay, yes. All right. Now, before we hit this, how do you check your mental state that you're sent to listen to all these other cases and handling the people the right way?
As a therapist, I also have my own therapist.
Okay.
So because I can't be able to deal with other people without having to deal with my own issues first. So I have my own therapist where if I feel I'm too overwhelmed, if I feel the cases that I'm seeing are triggering, and there is a counter-transference between me and my client, I get to see my own therapist.
I hear you. I understand. We are suited up. We are ready to do this.
Yes.
Am I kitted properly?
Yes, yes,
I
yes,
see my hair is hanging,
yeah,
but that's
they're
fine.
supposed to be inside the net.
Okay, all right.
Any glass inaweza shikana kwa nywele.
Oh, all right. So we will fix this.
I can help you.
Sure. So essentially, no hair, nothing is supposed to be exposed.
Yes.
All right, I hear you.
To avoid any type of damage.
Okay.
Yeah. Because glass scatters when it shatters. Yeah. I think that will be at least nothing is out.
All right, for sure. Team Explorers, we are ready. Remember, this is the healing room. We are at the reg room, right?
Yes.
All right. So what are we breaking for today for this episode?
So for this episode, we'll be breaking bottles, cups, 2 cups and 2 plates.
All right.
So that at least your viewers can be able to see when you come, how you experience it and what goes on. Yeah.
All right, sawa. All right, Team Explorers, now that we are geared up, we are ready to do this. I'll let Wamboy open the queue. Let's see how people do it.
That's how you get to do it if you have a lot of anger and rage.
All right. And then now that I see 1 plate here, so do I smash it like
yes,
such?
Yes, I can add a bottle for you and cup. You also get to experience what I've experienced.
All right.
You can also scream.
Ooh. I feel what they are feeling, like something is getting out of my body.
I know.
What would you say this breaking of things really would help someone with, you know?
Yeah, I think it would help someone who, if you're not coming here for fun, if you're coming here maybe because you feel overwhelmed and you feel like you have a lot of bottled up emotions, you get to channel them to something at a controlled room. So instead of shouting at people, instead of cussing out people, instead of doing things outside there, you get to come here where there is control, and you also don't get to clean. Now that's the beauty part of it. The other part, if you do something to someone, if you harm someone outside there, you'll get to go to the extent ya police, upelekwe police. Now you'll have to clean your own mess. Here we clean your mess after you have channeled your emotions towards the things that you have broken.
Okay, so where you stand as a therapist, generally, you say this is one of the proven acts of releasing tension and releasing your emotions.
Yes.
It is.
It's an example of exposure therapy. That's why I'm saying, like, this is one of them. There's the zip line, like you mentioned earlier. There is also the shooting range.
Yeah.
You get to do things to, like, to feel relief. Yeah, so this is now one of those activities. Yeah.
All right, I hear you. Team Explorers, there you go. I mean, what Wamboe and I are doing essentially is a different kind of, you releasing tension and what have you, and you've seen exactly how it goes on here. Wamboe, then it is at this point, once I'm done with this, I get to put my signature there, and I put to, write my emotions on the wall, and then that's it.
Yes.
All right. Hapo kwa nduru, sitaki kujaribu sahi kwa sababu ya, what we have right now, but right about now, Wamboe, allow me to say thank you so much for letting us into your space so that we can explore this other side of the world. For now, I understand we are going to engage a few people for testimonials, so let's get right into it.
I've been here once, and my experience was amazing. I wanted to unwind about specific things, school work and work also. The therapist was understanding, not judging, and she really helped me out. Again, with the rage room, it was amazing coming here to hit the bottles, hit a wall. It's just it brings out some inner peace, and yeah.
Okay, my name is Joseph Kinyunye. I knew this place through my friend. He came here like some months before, and he had some issues. So noticing that he had something that came out of him, I approached him and he told me about this place. I came here by myself, engaged with the therapist. She helped me through my process, and when I entered this room, hitting some few things, it just came out of me and I was at peace.
Oof. What a show. So there you go, Team Explorer. That has been our hotspot of the week. We are at the Raging Room, exactly where people come to release their tension and all that. Quite unique from the things that we do, but thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you learned a thing or two like I did. So let's meet next week, same time, different place where we get to learn and explore yet another hotspot. My name is Eustace Segete, and from me and the entire team that has made this a beautiful piece, thank you so much. And for you, our dear viewers, thank you for tuning in. See you next week.